Hello friends. So in our last video we have discussed about the rise of Hitler, how he was born, where he was born, and then how he grew up, and everything we have discussed in our last video. Today we are going to discuss the steps taken by Hitler after he became a chancellor in 1933. So number one step he took was the fire decree. We have discussed about this in last video also, that fire decree in this it was done in 1933 after the a fire broke out in German parliament, and the suspension of speech, press, and assembly was there after this fire decree law passed. Then, secondly, all the communities was sent to concentration camps where the poisonous gas was, filled in a room, and they were uh, killed, obviously killed. Then, third, the Enabling Act of 1933, and which gave the Hitler the power to rule, by decree, that fire decree which he passed. Then he got the power to rule by the Enabling Act, in which was also passed in 1933, once the Hitler became a chancellor of Germany. Then we have a special inspection of force such as Gestapo, SS, criminal police, and the security service were created to control the activities of people. Like the person who are around them cannot, they cannot speak anything wrong about the Nazism party or about Hitler. And this enabling act also told them that there was only one party now, that was Nazi party, and that is only ruling. Now the dictatorship has officially started in Germany after 1933, once Hitler became chancellor and the Enabling Act passed. Okay, then introduction of state funded work creation program under the supervision of economist. We talked about that economist Jalmar Sanchtak, to create full employment and full production in Germany. So to create full production and to give employment to every person, every citizen of Germany, it was that government was funding that full production industrialization whatsoever was going on, done by economist Jalmar Sanchez. And he was actually doing everything. The Hitler gave the responsibility to him, and he was doing, he his in his mindset, he was there, it was there, that if we do full production, then we'll need workers to do that production, and then we will have to appoint workers, so employment will be on its own given to the people around them, around, like living in Germany. Then withdrawal of League of Nations in 1933. In 1933 itself, the Hitler, he withdrawal himself from the League of Nations, like, and occupation of Rhineland in 1936. Then in 1936 he occupied Rhineland, or a Rose place. Integration of Germany and Austria in 1938. In 1938 they both came together. How Hitler did it? By wars, definitely. So here what he was trying to do, he was like occupying all the areas near Germany. Then he also captured Sudetenland land also, which was a German speaking place. Then a invasion of Poland in 1939. So when he captured Poland, now here the major reason why Second World War started. When he captured Poland in 1939, when he attacked on Poland, who he I'm talking about, Hitler. Hitler was fighting, and I'm talking about the Germany. So Germany and Hitler, they were like capturing all the places near Germany. So they have almost captured so many places, and then they attacked on Poland in 1939, and that was the time when Second World War started, and signing of the Tripartite pact with Italy and Japan in 1940. So Germany also have signed a tripartite pact, that is tripartite pact, that was signed in 1940 between Germany, Italy, and Japan. Germany, Italy, and Japan. These three countries, and these three countries only fight from the Axis power in Second World War, which had already been started in 1939 when the Germany attacked on Poland. Why this fight, this war started? Because the Poland, he have already have some agreement kind of thing with France and Britain. So these two countries promised Poland to help Poland. So Poland was like, when Germany attacked Poland, so these two countries start saying ki, no, you cannot attack Poland. So they start fighting from Poland side, because Germany have not attack on France or Britain or any other country. He was, of course other countries, he was capturing other countries, but I'm talking about France and Britain. So he did not attack on France and Britain, but he attacked on Poland, and Poland has some agreement with France and Britain. So they helped Poland. Here these three countries comes together, fighting fighting against Germany. So Germany have also signed a tripartite pact in 1940. He signed in 1940, and where Germany, France, and Japan come together. So this is how they were fighting. And defeat of Soviet Red Army in the Battle of Stalingrad. स्टालिनग्राड में लड़ाई होती है जहां जर्मनी अटैक करता है रेड आर्मी पे, सोवियत आर्मी. Which Soviet army am I talking about? I'm talking about Russia, that is USSR, which was there, the Soviet Union, Bolsheviks, the Red Army. Same name. These all are same name of Russia at that time. Okay. Then in World War II started. World War II from 1939 to 1945. So this was the time when 1939 to 1945, when World War II started, and allied powers that were UK, France in the beginning. In the beginning, UK and France was there in allied power, and in axis power we have Italy, Japan, and Germany. Then in 1941, when Germany attacked on Russia, then Russia also joins allied powers, and he fights from that side. Then and USA joined allied powers when Japan bombed USA base and Pearl Harbor. Then Axis powers, Germany and Italy and Japan. Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan. They were there in Axis power. Then in Allied powers, we have now, well, all the four countries were there now in Allied power, that was UK, France, Russia, and USA. And in Axis power, we have Germany, France, and Japan. And the war begins, and they both were fighting against each other, these two powers. And at the end, who wins? The biggest question always comes in our mind, that who wins? So of course allied power wins, because they have more countries, powerful countries. And the mistake which did of course this Germany, yeah, it was winning, but it did a mistake when it attacked on uh, Russia. And then another second mistake done by Axis power was that when Japan bombed USA, he threw a bomb in a in USA at a Pearl Harbor place. Okay, that was the mistake. So in Second World War came to an end in 1945. In 1945, Second World War came to an end with the defeat of Axis power and bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which are two places, Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. So now तुम जापान ने यूएसए के ऊपर बॉम्ब फेंका, फिर यूएसए ने जापान के ऊपर दो जगह पे बॉम्ब गिराए, जो कि था हिरोशिमा एंड नागासाकी. The war criminals were tried to international military tribunal at Nuremberg. Now, in our next video, we are going to discuss about Nazism and its impact on the world. Means we are also going to discuss about Nazis' ideology and everything. Thank you and keep studying with me. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye and study with Anshika.